I am Katie Palmer, and this is Henry and Charlotte. Of course you're going to cry now. My husband Jim and I, along with his parents, do grass-fed grain-finished beef and lamb, and we direct market as well as selling to the sale barn, and we commodity market grain. We feed all of our own grain. We do direct market retail and wholesale, so farmers markets and a meat CSA and to restaurants and a food hub. Quite a bit of our farm is still in conservation reserve. We have land in the pollinator program as well as in the prairie flower CRP. We're working on going into more no-till and cover cropping. Is kind of we just keep nudging along at these things. One nice part with, being able to raise our own grain and feed it and then, to put it into livestock on our farm is that as we're hauling out that manure and we're hauling out the waste, all those nutrients are staying on our farm, which I think is really a great thing rather than having it, I'll go into lagoon and get knifed in somewhere else and then have to throw more fertilizer down. I think it's been good for us to be able to just keep it on the farm. We were looking for ways, right now, with commodity prices, it's not a thing. It's not feasible, and we only have 300 acres, which sounded like a lot more when prices were better. About half of that's in timber and in CRP, so we have a fairly small amount tillable. So we were looking for ways to increase what we could actually bring home and to be able to set our own prices and be a little more insulated from, market fluctuations. And so for us, and with my background being culinary, I really like to be able to talk to customers and to be able to talk to folks about what they're getting and what to do with it. And, I like to see the same folks back, and I like them to get to know us. So for me, especially the retail and the restaurant end of things, being able to really get to know our customers has been great. One of the great parts about selling into the community the way we do is we have an immense amount of community support. Kayla, who's coming over to talk to you guys, has been out here. She came out to help me run soil samples when I was pregnant with Charlotte because I couldn't bend over far enough to do them myself.
So I'm Kayla Caite. I'm a food systems specialist with Iowa State University Extension and Outreach in Allamakee County. I work specifically with beginning farmers and farmers on small and medium-sized operations that are accessing niche markets and building new markets for their products. So I think Katie is a perfect example of a woman in Iowa ag who deserves an award like this. She not only is really building her farm from the ground up and bringing her family into that, but she's also seeking to mentor other people and seeking to continue to learn from people in this community and beyond. And while doing that, she's been so active in building markets for her products and in helping other people build markets for their products too. Whether that's sitting on the local farmers market board or helping start the Food and Farm Network or mentoring Luther College students that come out and learn from her and sometimes work at the farmers market stand with her, and still all the while building her skills through not only extension programs but through Practical Farmers of Iowa. I think that she's just a great example of someone who is doing the work to make her farm successful and trying to seize opportunities to keep it successful in the future while also bringing her community and being a mentor to others and really moving ag forward.
A lot of what I do is just talk to customers, and we try to really focus on getting folks out to the farm to come see how we raise our animals and see what we're doing, because I think people have, every time you turn on the TV or you look at Facebook, there's a salmonella outbreak, there's animal welfare, there's this, there's that, there's, people are really uncomfortable with that. And, when they buy from us, what they see is what they get. And I've had customers come out and they want to see which lambs we're taking to locker, or, they want to know which steer is in our freezer, because we took animals to locker last week. It was our biggest processing day yet. We took 2 steers and 4 lambs. And that's the most we've ever done at one time. Where, you buy at Walmart or, whatever mass market, and it's thousands of animals a day. And I think folks really like that they can come out anytime and just see what we're doing. and we're very transparent about things. And I think that's huge for for the folks we sell to.
I think that Caite and other farmers in our area just are bright points of light for each other, and to be able to see that there's somebody out here making this model of farming work and being able to direct market their meat and build these really deep relationships, not only with their customers, but with their peers. It is inspirational to other farmers that, one day hope to have operations like this. And so I think just by Caite doing what she's doing, not only is she a role model, but she's proving that that this can work for farms and work for other farmers. So it's really exciting.